Alright, good evening everybody and welcome to the Sim Experience SA 2024 Mazda MX5 Cup, brought to you by the Safe Boys. I'm going to jump straight into qualifying. We're running slightly behind on the stream start, so apologies for that, but let's jump straight to qualifying. While I just get that all ready, I am just a little bit behind here. Trying to get everything sorted out. Alright, let's transition into qualifying official. So welcome everybody. This of course is the qualifying for the Sim Experience SA Mazda MX5 Cup, brought to you by the Safe Boys. This is round 4, coming to you from CIRCUT de CHARADE. Of course, it's a French circuit, quite an interesting circuit. It's kind of like what was originally almost like the French version of the Nordschleife. It's a very historic track. Unfortunately, it's been chopped down over the years. There's have many tracks, almost like Hockenheimring has. This, of course, is our 15-minute qualifying. I'm your commentator, Dennis Mitchell. Unfortunately, not being joined by Sean Woodgate tonight. So, Sean, the community is all rooting for you. Hopefully, you get well soon. I, unfortunately, am also not 100%, although I only have a throat infection I'm recovering from. But my voice does sound a bit funny. Sean, unfortunately, has had a bit more of a serious issue and had to go for operation. So, Sean, hopefully, you'll be well soon, and we're all thinking of you. So, of course, this is round 4 of our 10-round championship. This is CIRCUT de CHARADE. We'll be going to Suzuka West next, then off to Zandvoort, the full Zandvoort circuit, then the Sepang North circuit, then the Portimao Grand Prix circuit, then Brands Hatch Indy, and then the Hockenheim National circuit. Our points coming to this round. This is the points that the drivers earn per round, or per race. 350 points for a win, down to 10 points for 10th place. There are also 35 points for pole position. There are 32 points for second and 30 points for third place in qualifying. Of course, the grid is reversed. The top 10 out of the results from race 1 are reversed, and that is how they start for race 2. The points coming into this round: Melvin Brunt leads the pack on 205,000 points from Jason Underwood, 1,914. Timo Smith in third, currently not here tonight, unfortunately not able to make it. In fourth place, Gerrit Beekers. Fifth place, Jonathan Benz. Andre Duppenaar in sixth place. Sean Olivier in seventh. Julian Brains in eighth. Matthew Rienan in ninth. And in 10th place, Emily Benz. I'm just going to quickly run through these. We can get through to them later on. Unfortunately, some of our drivers are just not here tonight, so we have a slightly smaller field, but points are still up for grabs for everyone. So the drivers that are here have a solid possibility of gaining some points tonight and jumping up the championship. Alright, so let's get into it. So just over 6.5 minutes left to go in qualifying. Currently we have Gerrit Beekers in provisional pole from Andre Duppenaar, Melvin Brunt in third, Jason Underwood currently fourth, Sean Olivier fifth, Dinesh Singh a solid sixth place for Dinesh, Rian van der Westhuizen in seventh, Emily Benz eighth, Julian Brains ninth, Andre Hildebrandt is 10th, Rene du Toit in 11th, Stan Bezuidenhout 12th, 13th, Johan Beekers, and Jonathan Benz currently in 14th. I'm sure that will change because Jonathan definitely is faster than he was further up, so I guess just hasn't quite put together yet. Right, so I'm just sort of waiting for everything to unfold here. Alright, so we see Sean Olivier, fastest overall in the first sector. Personal best in the second sector. I'm pretty sure he's going to jump up if he can complete this. Possibly up to second place. Let's see, can he bring this home? Quite aggressive through the S's there. This is a very interesting circuit. Like I mentioned, it was kind of like the French version of the Nordschleife. It was their amazing track that has been chopped down. The current version of the track, the lap record is held by Sebastian Bourdais, who's probably most famous for his IndyCar racing. But his record year was set before he went over to IndyCar. Gerrit Beekers currently first. We have Melvin Brunt on a good lap. Personal best in sector 1. Sean Olivier's time did improve him, but up to second place, and then Jason Underwood had improved, so that put Jason in second place. So championship title fight is still going on at the front. Kurt Busch has got a few points to catch, which I'm sure he can possibly do here if he gets pole position. He's really got a few extra points, possibly a win or two. Kurt, unfortunately, also driving injured. So hopefully Kurt can survive both races without doing an injury to himself. Right, Melvin Brandt, fastest overall in the first sector. Melvin is our current championship leader. Just realized I don't have some things loaded here. Alright, remember if you have any requirements for safes, you can give the safe boys a call. They can provide you with a safe brand new or second hand, or if you have any repairs or need a safe opened, give them a shout. They can help you out. They are the safe experts. Our personal best in sector 2, it is extremely close, 0.064. So this is going to put him either second or first, depending on his final sector. Can he bring it home? Is he going to split the top two, or is he going to take pole? He has a terrible final sector and actually stays in 5th place. It was looking like it was going to be a really good lap, ended up being rather average by his standards. So, CHARADE now, fastest overall in the first sector. Let's see how this lap is going to finish. We have 3.5 minutes left to go, basically. Alright, keeping nice and tight there, drifting out wide. You can use a lot of the width of the track on this. Fastest overall, first and second sector. Is this lap going to just shatter the hopes of all the other drivers? Alright, let's see, how's the final sector going to fare? It seems like some of the drivers are struggling a little bit with the final sector. Maybe it's got some corners that are just a little bit harder to perfect, and if you just make the smallest mistake, it maybe carries all the way, because it seems like it's downhill, so maybe it just carries all the way. This is the final turn. Oh, there's a pit entrance there. Nice and neat there. How's this going to do? And it does improve, and it is quite a big improvement as well. And now it's almost a 10th over his previous lap. Right, Julian Brains on a good lap. Personal best sector 1 and sector 2. Currently in 11th place. Let's see where he can jump up to. Once again, final sector. Can he get it right? That's that first corner on the final sector. That you get that right, then it's all the way snaking down the hill. I think that really affects your momentum. Ooh, it was right on the limit there. I wonder if that's going to be alright. I think he was just okay on track limits. Right, and he is now up to 10th place. So, small improvement, but an improvement nonetheless. So currently with just under 2 minutes to go, we have Gert Beekers from Jason Underwood, Melvin Brandt, Sean Olivier, Yandre Dippenaar, Jonathan Benz has just jumped up to 6th, I believe, Dinesh Singh, Rian van der Westhuizen, Emily Benz, Julian Brains, Andre Hildebrandt, Monet du Toit, Sam Zaynert, and Johan Beekers. Right, Jonathan Benz currently in 6th place, personal best sector 1 and 2. Can he improve? Currently 6/10 shy, going through the middle sector. Can still have quite a big improvement if he gets this right. Let's see, he comes across the line. Oh, he made up probably about 4/10 on his personal best, but he stays in the same position. And has jumped to pit, so we have only 3 drivers on track, and that's Gert Beekers, Melvin Brandt, and Sean Olivier. With 50 seconds left to go. Can they improve? Right, Melvin personal best. Oh, we have the timing coming up, so I'm not sure if we're going to see everything. Unfortunately, I can't get rid of that the way the sim puts it up for us. Bit of a strange one the way the sim puts things up before the session is over, but it is what it is. Right, so Gert Beekers takes pole position from Jason Underwood, Melvin Brandt in 3rd, Sean Olivier 4th, Yandre Dippenaar 5th, Jonathan Benz 6th, Dinesh Singh 7th, Rian van der Westhuizen 8th, Emily Benz 9th, Julian Brains in 10th place. And with that, I'm going to jump to an ad break and we'll be back shortly for race 1. Stay tuned. Right, welcome back everyone. I'm not too sure what's happened with the start. It seemed like there was a little bit of an issue there. But welcome back everyone. This of course is the Sim Experience SA 2024 Mazda MX5 Cup. And we're away. So no time for everything. It kind of didn't show things. Everyone was sort of just shown in the pits, and then suddenly everyone just let go on there. So anyway, they're all on the track. Heading down to turn one. Oh, a little bit of tapping. Looks like everyone's got through nice and clean though. Oh, as I say that, it looks like Mwenaji Toy having a bit of a spin there. Hopefully he can recover and get into the top 10. That actually might mean he has a great race too. Looks like he has kept going. He's lost a little bit of time, but I'm sure he can make up a bit of time. This pack fighting here, anything is possible. Some of the guys getting up onto two wheels through there. So this of course is race one. Oh, as I say that, someone spinning, I believe that's Dino Shing in the background there. A 20-minute race one. I'm your commentator Dennis Mitchell, no Sean Woodgate tonight. This of course is the CIRCUT de CHARADE. We are in France for this round. Right, here the guys come heading up the hill before they get down into sector 2, which is all downhill. Let's get up our information. I'm commentating alone, so apologies if I'm a little bit slow in replying and doing things. Right, hopefully I've got all the information up. Oh, Jason, of course, having a good start, getting into turn one first, and of course he's got CHARADE right behind him and Marvin Brunt right there, so Jason taking the fight to CHARADE at the moment. Of course, we've got some really close battles going on further down the field. Oh, Andre Dippin having a good battle here with Jonathan Bentz. A bit of love tap there going up the inside, trying to get a bit of drive on Jonathan. And further down the field, a really good battle. Oh, Andre Hildebrand into the wall. He's got Dinesh Singh right behind him as well. Dinesh trying to go around the outside and oh, hits the wall himself. Not quite what he wanted, I'm sure. Here he comes again. Let's see, can he get it right this time around? Right, so Dinesh got a bit of a run here on Andre. He's coming in. Looks like he's got the momentum, and I think he just had that little bit of a slide on the first lap. Maybe he's just out of place now. Let's see, can he get past? Let's see, is he going to get up here? It's all uphill here, so yeah, it's all about momentum coming up the hill. You've got to get good drive up the hill, otherwise you lose it all the way. It's the same for going down the hill. An important corner here, get good momentum. Now it's the S's all the way down. Much speed as you can down the hill. Right, the slipstream does have an impact here. Let's see, can you get past Andre? Also, a few other battles going on before you're up the field. He's starting to get a little bit closer here. Really good battle going on here. Right, Andre Dippin are having a good battle here. Looks like he's dispensed of Jonathan Bentz. And he's caught right up to the back of the pack, so he's right in the fight here. It's first place Jason right in front of him, well, not right in front of him, but 3 cars in front of him. In his sights, that's Marvin Brunt right in front of him from CHARADE. So Jason kind of pulling away at the moment. Let's see, can the other guys respond? Jonathan Bentz slowly falling off the pace, and right in the background we have Rian van der Veste in a good battle here at the moment as well. I believe that's Emily Bentz right behind him. Emily's sitting right behind him there, trying to get a move on him. Let's see, is she going to make a move here? She's trying around the outside. She'll cut back. Will she get the cut back? Looks like she had a bit more momentum there, trying to break a bit later, take a slightly different line. It didn't seem to work though. So let's see, where's this going to go? The two of them fighting nicely here. Rian got a bit more drive there. Left Emily behind a bit. She seems to be quicker on the brakes. Right, let's see. I think the gap is quite big. Rian seems to have pulled a bit of a gap there. It's Sean Olivier coming back through the field. I think something happened to Sean. Didn't even notice that. Apologies. The inside of Dina Shing, and a little bit of a battle right in front of him with Andre, and I believe that's Stan Bezaidnote. Stan Bezaidnote having a nice battle here. Got Sean Olivier right behind him, Andre Hildebrand right in front of him. And Dina Shing, of course, right behind them. So Dina Shing might be able to capitalize. So Stan currently in 9th place. If Sean gets by him, he'll be in 10th place. He might want to hang on to that because that'll mean pole position for race 2. So Sean up the inside. There he goes. Okay, so on board with Stan Bezaidnote. Let's see how things are going here. Perhaps we can just do a dual view here so we can see, looking back from Rian van der Westhuizen, who's under threat from Emily Benz at the moment. Oh, she's right up on his bumper. So she's having a good look at him there. Obviously, Stan Bezaidnote getting slightly wide over the curve there, but he might be able to cut it back, get a good drive. He actually does as he's slowly catching there down the hill. Might get around the outside of Andre Hildebrand. Andre Hildebrand really struggling at the moment. It's a nice battle there. It looks like Emily Benz has got past Rian. She's on the inside. Yep, she's got past. Will Rian cut back? I think Emily's got him covered. Good move there by Emily. Nicely done. And that puts Emily Benz up to 6th place. So her father is currently in 5th place. Let's get back to the lead battle. Well, I say the lead battle is the main battle, but speaking of the lead battle, there is a battle happening at the front. And we got Gerrit Birkers getting right up behind Jason here at the moment. And we have Yandre Dupin also having a really good race at the moment. Slight gap with Yandre having been dropped slightly. Looks like Jonathan Benz is all over the back end of Yandre at the moment. Right, so in the background we see Jonathan Benz. Can Jonathan Benz mount a challenge? Let's get that up as well. So we've got Jonathan Benz challenging Yandre Dupin on the right hand side. The left hand side is the battle for the lead. So good racing there. I'm surprised what's happened with Yandre. Maybe something happened to drop him off because he certainly has the pace. He was running with them and then suddenly he was a little bit back. So maybe he went for a move and had his nose cut off. Not sure. But that also meant we now have Melvin up to 2nd, Gerrit in 3rd. So there has been a change there. We'll see how the race unfolds. There's still 11.5 minutes to go. Let's go back to the main view. So slow down penalty for Emily at the moment. So I guess she took a little bit of a liberty somewhere. It does allow you, I think it is 60 seconds to serve it. If you do not serve your slowdowns, you will get a drive-through. If you don't serve the drive-through, you will get a black flag, which means that's the race over. So it is a 3-way battle for the win. Jason doing everything he can at the moment to hold off the guys behind him. Gerrit getting nice and sideways in there. Alright, let's look back from Jason. 2 cars right behind him, hot on his heels. At the moment, I think one of the other closest battles on track is Gerrit Birkers and Melvin having a bit of a... I'm not sure if they were squabbling of the same bit of tarmac there. If one took a slightly wider line, the other one had to follow. Oh, Melvin sideways. Oh, I think that was just Melvin losing the rear end all on his own there. A bit aggressive on the throttle, I think. That's a shame for him. But he is still running, so he's still there, he's still in 5th place. 8 seconds back, unfortunately, but that has freed some of the drivers, so that means CHARADE is now released. Yeah, Sean is coming up fast. Sean is up to 7th place. Emily Benz in front of him, and then it'll be Rian van der Westhuizen, and actually he's behind him at the moment. Ooh, looks like Melvin's made another mistake, so Melvin is slipping back. Sean around the outside of Melvin. Right, nice defending there. Nice line. Oh, Melvin trying to do the cutback, but just losing a bit of drive. And Melvin trying to recover, but Sean, I think, is quite quick at this stage in the race. I don't think he's going to be able to get past Sean right now. I think Sean will have him covered at this point. Oh, something happened to Melvin. There he goes. Oh dear. I'm not sure what that was. It didn't look like contact, but well, it physically looked like there was contact, but it didn't look like there was any contact on the stream. Then we have another battle going on further down the field. Yeah, Dinesh Singh and Stan Bezedner. Dinesh, oh, getting his arms out there, leaning on Stan's door. Stan might not be able to open that door after that. Well, thankfully he can get out the other side of the car. Right, so Dinesh Singh now ahead of Stan Bezedner. Right, so Dinesh has about a 4.5 second gap up the road to Andre Hildebrandt, and Andre Hildebrandt is now challenging Rian van der Westhuizen. So it looks like we have 3 drivers with DNFs at the moment: Julian Brains, Melvin Brunt, and Monet du Toit. Oh, Emily Benz spinning off there. The track's starting to take its toll on the drivers. So we have more fighting going on here between Dinesh Singh and Stan Bezedner. Quite a few battles actually going on, even though it's quite a low number race tonight, only 14 drivers. Andre Hildebrandt up the field as well. Looks like he's just slowly catching up to Rian van der Westhuizen. On the brakes, looks like he's slightly quicker. Rian seems very good out of the corner. Pulls a bit of a gap. And they're running slightly wider there. Carrying good momentum though. Let's see, can he catch up to Rian here? Nice line there by Andre. Alright, so Andre's coming. Oh, nice amount of curve there. And Andre, looks like Andre is going to get past. Rian cuts his nose off, says, nope, not today, you're not. Andre's still there. Lives to fight for another day. Still 6 minutes 45 to go. Going to take some wider line there. He might be able to cut it back. Might give him a bit of a gap now, but he'll get the momentum down the hill. Possibly. He did seem to lose quite a lot. I don't think they'll get that much back from the momentum. Alright, so watching the drivers further down the field. Well, let's say further up the field actually. So at the front we've got Jason fending off CHARADE at the moment. CHARADE Bierkus right behind him. Of course, this is the battle for first place. CHARADE doing everything in his power to get past. Jason making that Mazda as wide as he can. Let's see, where is Jason stronger and where is CHARADE stronger? So left shot is on board with CHARADE Bierkus, the right hand shot is on board with Jason Underwood. CHARADE catches on the brakes into the chicane. Seems to maintain that little bit that he's gained there. There Here he comes, here he comes. He's trying his best. Right on the bumper of Jason. This is proper Mazda MX5 racing. This is what it's all about. Oh, going for the move. When you get done. Jason holds him off for now. This is really close at the moment. A couple of penalties going on for track limits further back in the field. Carrot up the inside, leaning on his door, gets through. He forces his way past there. Getting his elbows out. Let's see, can Jason respond? Jason now has 4 minutes to respond. Let's see, what can Jason do? Jason goes from being the hunter to being the hunter, which can sometimes be an advantage. You can learn a lot from your opponent by being behind, just sitting there watching, seeing where you're losing time, and then you're actually able to capitalize on that. Now it's Jason's turn. He's got just under 4 minutes to go. It's a bit sideways there. He does have the slipstream, so he might have a benefit from the slipstream. Just behind them we have Yonder Duppenaar. He's kind of going unnoticed. He's in the 3rd place at the moment. He's pulled away from Jonathan Benz. Got a bit of a gap on Jonathan. Let's see. I don't know if he can catch up to the guys in front, but you never know. And Jonathan Benz currently in 4th place, a nice solid 4th place. In 5th place, Sean Olivier, unfortunately a little bit far back. Jan van der Westhuizen, currently in 6th place. He seems to have pulled away from Andre. And of course we got Dinesh Singh not too far back in the distance as well. So I think Dinesh Singh is coming. He might catch up to Andre, and if he can get past Andre fairly quickly, then he might be able to challenge Rian. In previous lap times, I can't see what Andre's was. It says none. But Dinesh was 2/10 faster than Rian, so I don't think he's got enough time to catch them. I think Andre's time will be kind of similar pace. Emily Benz currently only in 10th place, but that does mean she'll start in pole position for race 2 if she finishes there. And Johan Bierke is currently in 11th place. The rest of the drivers have not finished. They've got DNFs. They of course will be able to start for race 2 though. Right, back to the front. Jason is still there. He's got 2.5 minutes to go. Come on, Jason. Let's see what you can do. Right, put your foot down through the firewall. Make the car go faster. A little bit of a slide there. Oh, another bit of a slide there. I was actually about to say a little bit of a slide from Kurt, and then Jason had a slightly bigger slide. That's the problem with these cars. It's all about momentum, but if you push to get that little bit of extra momentum, you sometimes get a slide and you lose all the momentum. It's a hard balance trying to get just the right amount of pushing. Push too much and it costs you big time. Of course, the slipstream here is a thing, so these cars benefit a lot from the slipstream. This track I don't think is that much. I think the straights are a bit too long. Slipstream starts to take place sort of in the higher part of 5th gear. Getting lots of sliding there. Good rotation from Jason. Does seem to catch on the brakes with a bit of rotation. I'm not sure if he's just sort of seeing what Kurt's doing and pushing a little bit extra. That's what the car is fighting when he's sliding like that. It's just resisting his movements, but he's hanging in there. The gap is much the same at the moment, so currently 0.8, 0.9. So at this point of the circuit, actually Kurt's pulled out slightly. There Jason catches a bit down to 0.5. As we go down the hill now, the gap's starting to grow, so Kurt got better drive out of there. Currently 0.8 of a second. Let's see, will the slipstream play a part? He kicks it into 5th gear. At this point, if you're close enough, the slipstream does start to have an effect. But you're so far back by then. Also getting on the curb helps rotate the car, but it also gets it into a slide, so you don't want to get too much of steering angle on while you're on the curb, otherwise you do lose your traction. Kurt playing perfect drive at the moment. wasn't say playing the perfect game. Gamemanship between them, just pulling the pin right towards the end. Of course, that means CHARADE will start in 10th place in race 2. Jason will start as the race has now finished. So of course, it's the final lap. I've only just realized that. Right, so CHARADE takes the victory from Jason Underwood. In the 3rd place, Yandre Dupinor. In 4th place, Jonathan Benz. In 5th place, Sean Olivier. Let's see where Sean went across the line. Good position for Sean, good recovery. Rian van der Weste is in a solid 6th place for Rian. In 7th place, Andre Hildebrand. Good points for the drivers that are racing tonight that maybe wouldn't otherwise be top 10. Dinesh Singh, solid 8th place for Dinesh. That means 3rd place start. Dan Bezanert will start in 2nd place. Emily Benz, 10th place, will get pole position for race 1. And Johan Bierkes will bring up the rear. He will get 11th place, the last of the drivers that will finish. Unfortunately, that means he'll start in 11th place for race 2. Julian Brands will start 12th. In 13th place will be Marvin Brandt, and in 14th place, Moneja Toy. So quite a drastic race for Marvin Brandt, our championship leader, not scoring points for race 1. Let's see, can he get points for race 2 at least? Right, so Jan about to come across the line. And he does. Comes across the line to take the final position. Right, so well done to Gerrit Beckers taking race 1 victory from Jason Underwood, and Yandre Dupinor rounding out the top 3. Jonathan Benz in 4th, Sean Olivier in 5th. In 6th place we had Rian van der Weste and Andre Hildebrand in 7th, Dinesh Singh in 8th, Stan Bezeden at 9th, and in 10th place Emily Benz. So we'll be back shortly, please stay tuned. We'll probably have about a 5-minute break, and we'll see you after that for race 2. welcome back everybody. Just waiting for all the drivers to show on circuit. I think it's going to have the same problem it had last time, when nothing populates and then suddenly everyone is there. So this of course is race 2 of the Sim Experience SA MX5 Cup, brought to you by the Safe Boys. This is race 2 of round 4, coming to you live from the CIRCUT de CHARADE in France. I'm your commentator Dennis Mitchell. No Sean Woodgate tonight. Might possibly be joined by Julian Brains, who's having a bit of a hard time jumping into the server at the moment. So of course this is round 4 out of our 10 rounds championship. Just going to quickly show our stuff if I get a chance to. Let's see if I can just quickly run through this coming into this round. Oh, it doesn't look like we're going to have time as the race is underway. So Emily Bent starts in pole position from Stan Bezuidenhout. Right. Now to turn 1. Let's see how... Oh, Stan unfortunately having a bit of an issue there. Oh, there goes his advantage of starting at the front. Alright, it looks like Dinesh Singh has already got... no, sorry, he's in second place. I thought that was him in the lead. Alright, Sean Olivier right ahead of Rian van der Westhuizen and Andre Hillebrandt. Gert Beek is right behind them at the moment, so Gerrit having a good start. Coming through the field. As you see, on board with Gert Beekers, he's got Andre Hillebrandt right in front of him, Rian van der Westhuizen to the left of Andre. Andre's going defensive, is making his car as wide as possible, leaving just enough space. Oh, unfortunately that has caught Gerrit off guard. Just the slightest tap on the front and push the nose around. Okay, let's see, can Gerrit fight back from there? Looks like we have a bit of a problem with some of the drivers rejoining. So we only have 10 drivers for this race, which is quite a lot lower than the previous rounds. In the first round we had 28 drivers. So one of the drivers coming through the field currently, Jason Underwood. Can he get past it? See Andre Dippenaar in front of him, and I believe that's Melvin Brunt right behind him. So Melvin having a bit of a recovery drive in this race. It's the corner where Melvin lost it in race 1. Difficult to get by when you've got these two guys battling in front of you here. Melvin looking for an opportunity here. Sparks flying off the bottom of Jason's car there as it bottomed out. Jason taking a wider line, cutting back. Can he get better drive because of that? Right, into turn 1, nice and sweeping. Can go quite wide here. Up the hill, a nice tight right-hander here. All days used to hit straight there. Gerrit Beek is right behind as well now. So Gerrit Beek is now looking to be part of this. Of course we have the battle going up ahead as well. See, we've actually lost a driver. Stan Bezuidenhout has left. Unless I'm missing something. Pretty sure that was Stan that was spun around in turn 1, and I apologize, but I'm pretty sure he has disappeared. So Andre Hillebrandt trying to make his car as wide as possible. Here comes Gerrit. Trying his best to get by, but Andre is not making it easy. Right, side by side between Andre Hillebrandt up the inside. Gerrit will have to go a long way around. Can he? He does. He does indeed go around the outside of Andre Hillebrandt. Oh, Dinesh Singh has unfortunately had a spin there. Let's see if Dinesh Singh can now recover. So that means Gerrit has now inherited 8th place. Melvin Brunt is now right behind Jason Underwood. Andre Dippenaar having to hold him up and actually pulled away slightly from Jason. So at the front we still have Emily Benz leading race 2. from Sean Olivier and Rian van der Veste is in a solid third place. Emily almost up to the wall there. So Sean Olivier challenging currently. Oh, Emily actually getting a slowdown penalty there. That's going to help Sean Olivier. Let's see, can he take advantage of it? Where is she going to... the sign is still up. I presume that means she hasn't yet served it. So she's probably served it there because it just went off, which meant she would have had to brake early, which just handed the race win, or first place certainly, to Sean Olivier. And Emily getting another slowdown, so cutting again. All this now playing to the hands of Rian van der Veste and co behind. Bit of a gap to Rian. Jonathan Bent's currently only in 4th place. Right, so can the pack behind manage to catch up? There's a bit of a gap now. 2.5 second gap. Oh, Rian getting... He's got Jonathan on the outside of him there. Can Jonathan get past? Oh, he's up the inside. He's just not quite alongside enough. Oh, getting a bit twitchy on the grass, I think, there. Rian giving him space. Comes back. This is good close racing. And Yandre Dippenar's got the best view in the house. This is his view. I think he's had enough of the view. He wants to take part and he wants to get those positions. He's right there in the slipstream. Oh, he's going to break around the outside. Can he? No, not quite. We're doing everything he can to keep Jonathan back, but of course they're all over the show, taking different lines, and that makes it difficult for the car that's behind. And of course the car behind Yandre is Jason. He's also struggling to get by because of it. And then of course CHARADE right behind Melvin, who's right behind them. So the battles are going on all the way here. So lots to be watching at the moment. Everything to play for at the moment. You see the drivers fighting hard just to get the smallest of an advantage here. The big pack here at the moment of, what's it, 7 cars? 6 cars. Come taking all the different lines. Everyone's trying to attack while trying to defend at the same time. Very, very difficult. We're getting a bit of a slide. The Jonathan is up his inside now. Oh, it's a bit closer. Oh, lucky to get away with that, but he might actually get a penalty for that. No, actually didn't. Lucky there. I think he just lost just enough speed to not have it be a problem. Jason's struggling up the hill. They keep climbing up the hill, but it looks like he just didn't quite get the drive to go up the hill fast enough, so maybe down the hill would be good. Right, Jason right behind Melvin. Hurts slightly further back. Looks like Yandre is right behind Jonathan though. The guys are really difficult to get past. The braking markers look all pretty much exactly the same. So where do you pass when everyone is braking at the exact same marker? The lap times are so close between the drivers, it's very difficult to gain an advantage. The places where you do gain an advantage, if a guy defends, it's even harder, because then what do you do? Right, Gerrit Beker is looking to get past at the moment there, taking a wider line. He might actually get an advantage here by cutting it back, gaining a bit of momentum, because the guys in front are all slowing each other down. If he can do it right, he can just pick someone off. That someone being Jason. So Jason's got to worry about that while trying to attack Melvin in front of him. And Melvin's trying to attack Yandre, but Yandre's trying to attack the next guy, hit Jonathan. And Jonathan's going very wide, trying to keep him at bay because he's trying to attack Rian, but trying to keep Yandre at bay. So many different lines and different tactics being played out here. Oh, Melvin losing a bit of drive there. He's going to lose a place, if not 2. So will Gerrit get by? He does indeed. So Melvin lost 2 places just by getting a slide there. Oh, Gerrit right on the bumper of Jason at the moment. Look at this. Oh, a bit of a tap there. I think that was just Melvin. That's the end of Melvin's race, unfortunately. Sorry for Melvin. This has been a bit of a disaster round for Melvin. Right, drivers heading up here. The battle continues. Meanwhile, at the front, we have Sean Olivier from Emily Bentz. Emily Bentz currently 2.5 seconds back. Then Jonathan Bentz in 3rd place. Sorry, Yandere Dupinot in 3rd place, Jonathan Benson in 4th place. Yeah, they keep swapping. That's why I'm getting it wrong. Okay, so Yandere having a bit of an issue there, getting swallowed by the pack. Ooh, Rian now making a mistake that releases Jason and CHARADE, although he's fighting back, pushing up the inside there. Oh, close stuff at the moment. Right, now Yandere Dupinot on CHARADE Beekers. He's right on his bumper at the moment. Right, let's see. No space there. To roll out of it, otherwise you're going to come off second best on the grass. Right, heading up the hill. Extremely close at the moment. Loose on the curve there. That curve seems to unsettle the car quite a lot. Just touch the curve enough to get rotation, but too much on the curve and it unsettles the car and you start to lose as you're sliding. So we're actually being dropped slightly. So at this point it looks like Rian van der Westhuizen is going to be coming under threat from CHARADE at the moment. But if Rian defends, oh, that was I think a bit opportunist back. CHARADE, he saw the door, he went for it, and at that point I think Rian was just busy turning back. I think Rian just made a slight mistake and then corrected the mistake and turned back to the line, and at that point CHARADE was already there. Oh, and now the two of them being spun out. Doesn't help either of them. And they've both now lost places. Right, so back at the front we have that's Jason Underwood in 4th place at the moment. So Jonathan Benz currently in 3rd, Emily Benz in 2nd, so we have a Benz 1-2. Sean Olivier currently in 1st place, so this could be Sean's first win, I think, of the championship. Good first race. Unfortunately, he finished 5th because he did have a spin and ended up having to fight his way back. That would be a 5th place and a 1st place. So at the moment, we have CHARADE down in 6th place, so he had a 1st place and a 6th place. But he, of course, does have pole position, so I think he would still take the points, though. Van der Westhuizen and getting past Andre Hildebrand, so the two of them side by side at the moment. Dina Xing might capitalize if these two get together here. Andre runs slightly wide there. So Stan Bezednut is shown in the race, so my apologies for saying he wasn't earlier. He is shown in 10th place. Not sure why his name didn't show up earlier. I just wasn't seeing it. Maybe I was sleeping, which could be possible. So apologies, Stan. Still solid 10th place for Stan though, so that's good points for the championship. So 6 and a bit minutes to go. I think I'm going to do the driver of the day. I'll be perhaps what's happening with Dinash. Dinash busy fighting at the moment here, so let's do driver of the day. Let's just see, do I have that? Where is that now? I need to find that link. Give me a moment while I go find that. While I'm doing that, I am just going to put that up there. What's going on in the background here? This is a time like this where I realize having Sean here, he could at least do some commentary while I'm in the background doing something. Right, so let us now get driver of the day up. Now that I do have that here, if I can just get the right thing up on screen. Right. So please vote for driver of the day. Who you think is the driver of the day? The driver that has best achievements or accomplishments for the day. Also, just to let everyone know what tyres the drivers have been using. Of course, they are using the hard compound BF Goodrich. Other series do use the hard compound Michelin pilots, but we use the BF Goodrich. I believe that is the American spec. Oh, Rian van der Vestes, I'm just losing it there. Not too sure what happened with Rian. He's rejoining though. Battle going on here with Jason at the moment. So Jason fighting Jonathan Bentz at the moment. So Jonathan got his hands full at the moment with Jason. This of course is for the podium places. Right, so I'll leave the driver of the day vote up there. So please remember, vote for driver of the day. It's just a fun thing. It's not for any points or anything, but it is just some form of interaction with you guys, just to see who you feel would be driver of the day. Right, Jason getting the drive. Can he be passed? Here he comes. He's looking. Ooh, has to come back. And Jason took a defensive line there. Sorry, not Jason, Jonathan. The Jays. Oh, what drivers the J as their first name? Thanks to everyone that's passing comments. Always appreciate all the comments. Remember to hit the like and subscribe if you're enjoying the racing. Unfortunately tonight's been very low numbers. Apologies for that. Hopefully everything will be back to normal next round. Some of the drivers maybe forgot that we were racing, as we didn't race last week. Maybe they forgot about it this week. So going back through the field, we still have. Let's check. Into this as we see. Oh, Jason having a look. Here he comes. Jason, I think, might get overall victory for this round, because currently he was second in race 1 and he's in 4th place at the moment. If he gets 3rd place, I think he's odds on for being 1st overall. Jonathan doing everything he can to keep him at bay. Jonathan had a 4th place in race 1, currently 3rd. Heading down the hill. Here comes Jason. Will he be able to cut it back? So 2.5 minutes to go basically. I'm going to take away the driver of the day in the next couple of seconds. You can see who the driver of the day is, and from there I'll post it on screen. Here comes Jason. And Jason is having a good race 2 certainly. And part of it is surviving all the carnage. There's quite a lot of carnage so far. It looks like a track that's very, very difficult to get past on. You kind of have to go for a gap, even if it's a small gap, and then just hope that the driver in front sees you coming and gives you the space. Unfortunately, it looks like in those instances some of them just didn't. Right, going back to main screen. Let's see what's happening further down the field. Okay, I'm going to tally up the votes. You can see who the driver of the day currently is. Well, I'm just looking at having a look at the drivers of the day. Alright. I can get that up on screen. Alright, so our driver of the day, as you're watching Jason going around the outside, will he be able to? I think that's a bit of a long turn to be on the outside, but our driver of the day is CHARADE. So congratulations to CHARADE on getting driver of the day. So a few seconds left to go. Let's jump back to the lead and just do, because Sean is currently all on his own at the front, but is still there and he is getting a race victory by the looks of things. So excellent race 2 for Sean. In second place, Emily Benz. A solid performance by Emily Benz. Right behind her, she's got a father right there at the moment. He's got his hands full at the moment. This is the last lap. Of course, they are about to come across the line. Jason is right there. So there is Sean. Oh, Emily Benz getting a slowdown. That could be costly on the final lap. She's going to have to slow down. She might allow her father past as a result. Okay, so Sean comes across the line to take race 2 victory. Emily Benz will take second place. I think she's doing a slowdown. The father's come right up there. Jason Underwood will take 4th place. In 5th place, Yandre Dupinar. In 6th place, CHARADE. In 7th place, Dinesh Singh. So, Dinesh Singh coming across the line. In 7th place, Rian van der Westhuizen. In 8th place will be Andre Hildebrandt. Hildebrandt still in the line. As you watch the drivers, I'm just leaving it on them for now. Comes across the line, and then the final place will be Stan Bezuidenhout. Just writing down names to tally up the points. Alright, so we will just get all the information out of here for now, and we'll be back shortly for our interviews. So stay tuned, and we'll be back as soon as I have tallied up the points and figured out who to call into the interviews. I'm just going to take this away as you watch Stan. Everything will pop up shortly. Yeah, well done to Sean. So Dinesh in 7th place. Alright, I'm going to jump to an ad break. I'll be back shortly. Remember to hit the like and subscribe button if you're enjoying this, and we'll be back shortly for the interviews. Stay tuned. right, welcome back everybody to the completion of round 4 of the Sim Experience SA MX5 Cup, brought to you by the Safe Boys. This, of course, is the end of the round 4 from CIRCUT de CHARADE in France, and we are joined by our top 3 drivers for the round, which, if my math is correct, which I think it is, Gerrit Beekes in first place overall, Jason Underwood second place, and Sean Willefear third place overall. Very, very close. So we had 3 points separating Gerrit and Jason. So let's start with Gerrit. Gerrit, interesting round. These points, I think, seem to catch guys out. You have a bad round, but a good round in the one and the other, and you seem to think you're out of it, but you end up still being in it. So a good round overall. You had to do a lot of fighting there, ending up with only 3 points ahead of Jason. So how was your round? How is your arm doing? It looks like it was quite a painful round, but you managed to come through on top.
Yeah, it was okay. Race 1 was fine. Basically just Jason and myself going at it as normal. And yeah, and then race 2 was a bit argy-bargy. That got a bit ugly there for a couple of laps. Some of the guys, bumping you and on, I wouldn't say on purpose, but maybe, I don't know what it was. I have to apologize to Melvin Brunt, probably. I went wide, touched the rumble strip on the side, slid, and I slid into him. Unfortunately, so probably be driving with a 1,000,000 kg ballast, but that's fine. It was fine. I actually expected the guys to be a little bit faster, but yeah, is what it is.
All right, yeah, I guess the lines and things the guys take, it makes it, if you start defending, it's very difficult to be faster. But it was quite a big battle going on between yourself and Jason throughout the race.
Yeah.
All right, then to Jason, a good race meeting for yourself. You almost got the race victory overall, or the meeting victory overall, managing to just get second place there, though, from Gerrit. How was your race meeting? You looked like you didn't have much time to practice. You came in, you took a few laps to get up to speed, and then you were there. You had an interesting race 2, some good battles in race 2. How was it from your point of view?
Yeah, well, as I said, as you quite rightly said, I just jumped on in qualifying. I haven't had any practice at all. I've been playing cricket all weekend. So it was kind of one of those learn-on-the-fly type of things. Race 1, I was just obviously still learning, and seeing that bumblebee behind me was quite something. Well, I suppose I'm pretty used to that by now. He's either on my bumper or he's in the distance somewhere. But yeah, once he got past, I was able to just learn a few things from him, which helped in race 2. And then in race 2, just bided the time and to try and make passes cleanly. And then got, I wouldn't say stuck, but got behind the 2 Ghost Works drivers, Emily and Jonathan. And, well, Jonathan made that car as wide as a Hummer. Fair play to him. For about 5-6 laps, it was inside, outside, but his defensive skills were just too good for me tonight. So fair play to him, and also well done to Sean on his, I think it's his first victory. So very well done to everyone.
All right, thanks, Jason. Yes, so Sean, this brings us to you. Of course, yes, getting your first victory in the championship in race 2 there. Solid pace in race 1. Unfortunately, you're having an incident and having to fight your way back, and it was a good effort. You got up to 5th place. So almost getting the points. If you just had a little bit more, unfortunately your qualifying wasn't there. If you had a few more points, you might actually have stole the victory overall. But a solid race, good showing from yourself. So how was it from your point of view? Was it just the track you liked, or what was different? You seem to just suddenly have that little bit extra pace to be fighting a bit more at the front here.
Yes, I'm not sure why I did better on this track. It was maybe just one of those tracks I also didn't practice. Just dropped on now and just started practicing with Jan. He showed me some lines and so on. So yeah, other than that, it was a lucky race. It's a pity I buggered up that one corner where I spun myself. And luckily I got through the second race, got through quite quickly. And yeah, that's where I made up time. I could have taken the victory.
Yeah, speaking of Janneman, he seemed to be on pace as well. This meeting, I thought he actually would be fighting for the victory. At one point, he was up in 4th place with the third, second, and first right in front of him, and then sort of just faded off either through incidents or mistakes or something. And then you came past, and yeah, you got ahead. So good pace from you guys there, and well done on your first race victory.
Thank you.
And then let's end off with Gerrit. Gerrit, I think this will bring you close up to the front again. Obviously, Melvin having a bit of an issue tonight. And I think you've just taken 3 points on Jason. So I think Jason will still have the edge on you in the championship. But I think you would have dropped Melvin because of Melvin having issues. He only gets points for his qualifying. So I think Melvin will drop a few places. You guys will jump up to, I think, first and second. So overall, back up in the fight again. So these races are looking really tough. But in the end, the points are extremely close. How is it racing with the championship where the points are so... Obviously, the points per round are rather large, so it's quite hard to gauge what the points are and where you stand as the races are progressing.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult to see what's going to happen with the points being what's like over 350 for a win. It's difficult. Like you would feel like you're far behind, but you know, so maybe something in one race happens to Jason or whatever, and then you're there again. But as it's standing now, I think I'm basically out of it. I'm not sure. Maybe something happens, but yeah. We'll see.
Right, yeah. Well, I'm going to say thank you very much to all of you, and well done to all of you on the top 3 taking the podium slots. I'm going to just drop you guys out, and I'll say my final goodbyes to everyone. So thanks and congratulations again.
Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers.
All right, so I am alone now. So, all right, thanks to everyone, and well done for our top 3 drivers. Some interesting racing throughout the round. Of course, our next round will be Suzuka West. I think that could be quite an interesting race as well. It's a shortened version of Suzuka, but I think it should make for some exciting racing. The East Circuit is the very short one where you do the straight and then you sort of turn back on a hairpin and then do all the S's and then back onto the straight. The West Circuit, you get all the rest of the back end of the circuit, which I think leaves some long straights down the hill into fast sweeping. So you do R30, and some of the most iconic circuit corners. So I think that could make for good racing with these cars. And I think the pack will probably know the circuit quite well, certainly that part of the circuit. So it also track knowledge will, I think, come into it. This circuit we're at tonight, I think most of the drivers that haven't raced here before. I, for one, had never heard of the circuit until I'd seen it in RaceRoom. So it's a very historic circuit. So nice to be learning new circuits. But going back to Suzuka, I think Suzuka is a circuit that most drivers know, so it should bring the pack together. I think circuit knowledge will be important there. And these cars, I think, will make for some close racing there. So we should also see a lot higher numbers again once we get back to Suzuka. I think some of the drivers may be being caught out by the race tonight, maybe forgetting since we had last week off. Anyway, hopefully next round will be a good one. Until then, have a good week, and remember to join us next week for round 5 from the Suzuka West Circuit. And remember, if you're enjoying this, to hit the like and subscribe button. Hopefully next week we'll also have Sean back with us, so all our thoughts are going out to Sean. Until then, have a good week, everyone, and we will catch you all then.